subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
There was a time in my life where I wanted to design clothes. When everything was stamped and ab kuch nahi ho sakta. Then I actually celebrated and I said, okay guys, now this is actually happening. We can party now. Of course, with historical characters, the challenge is that people already have a perception. I always told myself, I said, I will never look at the monitor because I will find 10 things to criticize and then what I'm doing okay also I will forget.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the supremely talented Manushi Chhillar in the house. What's up?
Hi.
I love it. I love it. I love it. How are you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I am amazing and I'm so glad we're doing this. It feels like waited for this film for a long time and now we're finally going to witness it.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, Manushi, is I'm going to actually take you back in time. Okay, 97 was when you were born?
Yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, I want to know that was there ever a thought that, hey, love films and probably want to be a part of it?
I don't know. I don't think so. See, growing up as a kid, you always think that, one day you want to be a pilot, the other day you want to be an astronaut. So yeah maybe like, one day I wanted to be a fashion designer. There was a time in my life where I wanted to design clothes. But I think actor never really seriously considered it, to be very honest. When there was a time to form an opinion, it was doctor. So I don't think I ever as a kid sat and thought that, oh, one day I'm going to become an actor.
Yeah. But did you that one phase that you had when you're like, probably. Okay, did you have a conversation with your parents about that? Ki, karna hi?
Well, I mean, yes. But मेरी life में बहुत सब कुछ इतना naturally हुआ. Everything just
for sure.
We were just going with the flow. So even for us as a family, like everything was happening in a way that I was discovering this about myself and my life, and they were also discovering at the same time. Yeah, with me. I never had to have a conversation with them. Oh, this is what I'm doing. This is what. It was always a discussion. What should I do now? This is happening. That is happening. And that they've always been a part. Like I've always made my own decisions in life, but they've always been a part. Wherever to give me advice or to guide me through things. But very new for all of us, and I think they were really happy because they always told me that don't become a doctor because you feel that you're in this world where everyone around you wants to become a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer, and they said that if you're getting an opportunity, then
go for it.
We're supporting you. No worries, go for it. Education is more forgiving. Kuch nahi hota. You can come back, study. Yeah. So I think that way they were really chilled out about it, and most importantly, I never had a conversation with them कि मैं ये कर रही हूँ. वो बस I mean होता रहा. हो गया.
Makes sense. When you were finalized for the role, okay, I want you to remember, okay, and tell me, of course, how did your parents react? I'm sure you must have had a conversation, guys. This is happening and this is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, how did they react to it?
I think the first time I came to know was when Adi sir told me. He said, okay, I knew that I was going. They were considering me for a few films, and then after the auditions and all, and then I remember that he told me after a few auditions that the film is called Prithviraj. It is on the life of Samrat Prithviraj Watch, and we're considering you for Princess Sanyogita. I was like, okay, and I went back home, and I remember like I got into the car, I called my parents and all. And they were like, this is big, you've read about this, you love period films, this is big, and they were excited. But when I actually signed and when I actually got on board, when I was actually doing the project, when everything was stamped and ab kuch nahi ho sakta.
Now there is no going back.
Then I actually celebrated and I said, okay guys, now this is actually happening. We can party now. I don't know, like I like to celebrate when things are like
done.
Pakka. Yeah. I don't want to jinx. I feel like you jinx it otherwise. But I mean, they've been happy. They've always been, the day the trailer came out, every time a song comes out, a promo comes out, they're just jumping, and I'll get messages. We saw this, we saw that, and of course, when I go home, I get like 1,000 questions, and they're just happy and excited.
So between both of y'all, I'm assuming your parents are the one who scream out loud and celebrate. They're like, guys, it's fine, it's happening. I know it.
No, I think I'm the sober one who keeps like, who tries to keep everyone calm. But yeah, they've all been very excited. They've all been waiting with me for a long time now.
For sure. No, but you said this, that you love period films, okay, especially history.
Yeah.
And I think for anybody, okay, who even has the slightest of dream of becoming an actor, I think doing a period film is always on the list. कि यार एक period film तो करनी है. To play the prince or princess, okay.
Yeah.
You're getting that opportunity in your debut film, bro.
I know. And can I tell you something very funny? Like when we would talk and. At that time, I didn't know that I was being considered for Prithviraj.
Yeah.
I knew that okay, chalo audition hai. I'm auditioning with them and exactly which project kya hai. They had not us waqt bataya nahi tha.
Okay.
So I still remember, when sometimes when people ask me, I'd be like, if I go into films, I would love to like play something from another era because that's interesting because there's so much more drama there. There's so much more. It's a different look. It's a different thought process. Everything.
For sure.
So it seems more exciting and it is more exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, chalo, first movie I got to do it.
Yeah. No, but also period drama, like you said, you do not know much about this person. Of course, जितना history में लिखा गया उतना ही पता है आपको. So of course, there's so much scope there as a person to put yourself in that person's shoes and think that what would this person go through? In this case, Princess Sayukta.
I think with every character that you get, that process is fun and very taxing as well.
For sure.
First, you need to like convince yourself before you convince the audience why the character is doing, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And of course, with Princess Sayukta, the process was very similar. With historical characters, the challenge is that people already have a perception.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that you're somewhere you're able to satisfy what they have in their mind, and of course add your own flavor to it and your own interpretation.
But when was the first time you managed to convince yourself that hey, like probably looked in the mirror and be like, hey, that is Princess Sayukta?
The first time I kind of felt that okay, I have played Princess Sayukta is when I saw the trailer.
What?
Because throughout. How? Because I mean, see, for me it was all surreal. It was all like for me the whole process was more like, अच्छा, ये scene है, अब ये prep करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, इस scene में ये है, और so I was so involved in what I technically had to do, and for prepping for the next day and all, I never got to sit and think, am I looking like, I mean, of course, as an actor, you're always nervous, you're always thinking, am I doing a good job? But I always told myself, I said, I will never look at the monitor because I will find 10 things to criticize, and then what I'm doing okay also I will forget. So I said, okay, don't look at the monitor. There's a director sitting right over there. Let him, if he likes it, he'll tell you. If he doesn't like it, he'll tell you. And then I said, the only thing I have to do is that just keep doing your thing and just keep trusting that, if you're doing something bad, someone will come and tell you you're being awful right now. But yeah, I never, the first time I actually saw myself as Princess Sayukta is when
in the trailer.
Yeah, it was in the trailer.
Okay. But was it taxing for you to, of course you played the part and all of that happened, but once your final scene was done and you had to come back to being Manushi, was that easy? Was it difficult there?
Well, I think it was my first film, so it wasn't, I was only playing like one character, and
of course.
So it wasn't very difficult, but I am this person, when I work, I completely disappear, and that's something which my family understands, my friends complain about a lot, because they'll be like, 6 months, you'll just disappear, and then after 6 months you'll be like, hi, what's up? I said, but that's just me. I like to I like to isolate myself when I'm working and really focus on it, and I don't come to know. That's the thing, I don't come to know about it. And I enjoy it. So, but yeah, I think a little bit of whatever mannerisms and everything, it does become a part of your life during that time when you're shooting. When you're shooting, it does become a part of your life.
But did you come back and probably start acting like Princess Sayukta, and your friends were like, listen, what is wrong with you? Calm down, lady.
No, I don't think
so.
Your
family, for that
No, I don't think so. Because I'll tell you what, I think the whole idea, like, I feel like with the whole character of Princess Sayukta, how I approached it was that I found a lot of similarities. And I said, okay, these are what I have covered. And the similarities that are not there, those are the ones that I said, okay, I have to work on and I have to understand.
Makes
But
sense.
I don't feel like, of course, my Hindi was getting better.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've always been comfortable in Hindi, but there are certain words that you eat a little bit, and you know, certain things that you pronounce differently. So I think those things changed, but
sure.
I don't feel like I ever came home and I was like, I'm a princess now and
treat me like one, everybody.
Treat me like one, yeah.
No, but
I would have been. My mom would have been like, "Chalo, Delhi, वापस चलो, इसको college."
We'll show you how to show you. We'll show you how to treat you like a princess. No, but I have to say this: that it's genuinely gutsy of you to actually take on a period film, because that's not an easy choice for a lot of debutants. Okay, and also to pick up a period film, because like you said, the language, it's not the Hindi that we talk, right?
Yeah.
Like जो हिंदी हम बात करते हैं वो, like my Hindi is very Bombaya, okay, which is not even Hindi, I think at times.
No, it's not Hindi.
Exactly, for sure.
I keep correcting all of my Bombay friends. I'm like, ये हिंदी नहीं है, ये शब्द ही नहीं है, ये कहाँ से आया?
जो भी बोल रहे हैं वो पता नहीं क्या है, but है. Okay, moving from there, you know, I want to understand this now. That, you know, Prithviraj has happened. Okay. That girl who probably had even the slightest of dream, I genuinely think you manifested everything that has happened in your life. If you believe it or not, I don't know, but I genuinely think you manifested a lot of it. Okay, but the girl who dreamt of it as a child, who probably even dreamt of it and forgot about it, to the girl sitting next to me, is Manushi happy? Or what is Manushi going through, rather? Of course you're happy, but what are you going through?
I think, for me, see, happiness is a state of mind.
For sure. Yeah.
I was happy when I was in medical college also.
Yeah.
I was happy with what my life would have been.
Yeah.
Even today I'm happy.
For sure.
Because, you know, I feel life is beyond your control.
True.
And the more you try to control life, the more life will show you that you can't control me.
You're not the boss.
And that's something I've learned. You know, I love to plan. Like I love to chart out my life, and I know exactly this is the kind of house I want. You know, this is what I'll name my children, and I plan everything.
I feel you.
And nothing goes according to my plan. So I realized this. I said, instead of sitting and being disappointed about it, let's just plan, enjoy the process of planning. But if it doesn't happen, just be like, okay, you know, now I can plan something new.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think from whatever, if you feel like I manifested everything, I hope I have the power of manifestation.
For sure you
because
do.
There are a lot of more things I want to manifest.
For sure you do. I genuinely think you have the power of manifestation. So I think you're going to go a long way. Moving from there, we're going to move to the next segment. It's called Pop Quiz, and it's brought to you by Popexo. It's a word association game. I say one word, you say the next that comes to your mind. Okay?
Okay.
Kafi easy, kafi short. The first word is Bollywood.
Yash Raj.
Ooh, nice! Miss World.
Manushi. Is that
one? Of course. Always Manushi. Okay. Sayogita.
Princess.
Food.
Oh my god, I was about to say chole bhature.
Love. Akshay Kumar.
Superstar.
Nice. See, we got done with it also. मतलब काफी cute था ये game.
Yeah.
But the last question coming away, is there a genre, now that you know you've done this, okay? Is there a genre that you see yourself doing, or is something that's on your list कि अच्छा ये तो करना, ये plan कर सकते हैं, ये हम manifest करेंगे एक साथ.
Yeah, we're going to manifest.
We're going to manifest this, guys.
I think I would love to do an action film.
For sure.
Would love to do it.
Yeah.
And a romantic film. I think I really want to do a love story.
Ooh.
Just like a pure love story.
ठीक है, तो ये इंटरव्यू 3 लोगों ने किया है, यूनिवर्स, इन्होंने और मैंने. So if this happens, we shall play this clip every time the action film and the love film happens.
You can also manifest.
And I am manifesting फिलहाल a lot of money in my bank account. Manifesting.
We're all manifesting that. We're all manifesting
that. But thank you so much, Manushi, for doing this. Keep killing it. All the very best for Prithviraj, because this one's going to be a big one for sure.
Thank you.
Yay! It's a wrap.